We're preparing on YouTube. I'm going to try to read these comments tonight on Facebook. I don't know why I'm not able to see them usually. But we're working on it all. So I'm going to minimize this screen so it's not a distraction. Oh, let's see here. Comments. Nope. Let's see. Brian Cross. What you doing, friend? Hey, girl. Hey, I love it. What's going on, man? I miss you too. I wasn't calling you a girl. You were saying, hey. You were saying, hey, girl. I just was repeating what you said. You know I'm crazy. No, I'm not. I'm blessed. I'm healthy. Let me make sure I got everything going on tonight. I wasn't going to come on tonight. So let me just tell you why. I have been having some little chest pains or something going on. I don't really know what it is, but I'm trying to pay close attention to it. And I didn't stay at work all day yesterday. Crazy blessed I am. I didn't work all day yesterday just so I could try to get some rest, and took some medication. So I'm hoping that that's going to be the end of it. I think we're live on YouTube too. So crazy blessed. Thank you for sharing those affirmations. That blessed me to see you chiming in and participating. But I'm not going to be on here long tonight. I did want to just pop on because this is what I found that I enjoy doing, is encouraging and just being there, giving back, because people sewed into my life and they blessed me. So hopefully this is a blessing to someone, just to get on. All right. Just to get on and share a smile, share an encouraging word. And sometimes it's just chit chat. So tonight I wanted to ask the question, or the topic is that friend. So do you have that friend, or are you that friend? And hey, Smiley. Hey, Mama Connie. Now, see, I can see them right now, so I'm thankful. They're rolling. Are you that friend, or have you been that friend? So when I say it like that, after that friend, the one that someone can call in the middle of the night, are you that friend? Are you the confidant where they can tell you anything, everything, and you're going to keep it to yourself, to the grave? You're going to keep it confidential? Are you that friend? Are you, let's see, did I say long time? That long time friend? You know, you get new friends and it takes too much energy to fill them in on the past just to tell them a current story. We want to network, right? But sometimes you got to go to that long time old friend just to give them that, girl, do you remember so and so and so and so? Because those new friends, they don't have a clue. Let's see. Or on the flip side, are you that negative friend? Are you that jealous friend? Do you have that friend where no matter where you go, what you're doing, everything about the situation is miserable? The food tastes bad, the drive was long, you know, just those type of people. Those are toxic relationships that we need to stay clear of. And if you're in those, we need to find out a way to get out of it. And to me, it doesn't matter the title, because they come in all forms. It could be sister, brother, mother, father, friend, coworker, boss. Toxic is toxic. No matter what the title, it could be toxic, and you need to remove yourself from that. So that's my question for tonight about do you have that friend, or are you that friend? Because I also know that down the line, I want to do the 5 love languages, because you can be a good friend to someone and think that you're meeting their needs because you like gifts and you want to give your friend gifts. And what if that's not their love language? Yes, friends to help keep you accountable. That's awesome. And so that's another thing that's been on my mind, because we do for people what we want people to do for us and to us. And we may not get anywhere with them by giving them a gift just because we like gifts. They may need the words of affirmation. They may need the acts of service. So in this being that friend, are you that friend that they need? Because it varies from friend to friend. So the number is 601-202-0955 if you want to call in and make a comment, because at first I couldn't go back and forth with the comments. But yes, if you want to call in, the number is 601-202-0955 and give me your feedback on what type of friend that you are, or what type of friend you have. Any examples? I know I had a friend that no matter what I said to her, the comeback was always negative, and that was so draining to me. And we don't want to be that person. We don't want to be the one every time someone says something positive, you say something negative. We want to remove ourselves out of those toxic relationships and focus on self-love, positivity, because that's what's going to get us through. So, what else did I have? I told y'all I wasn't going to be on here long. One-sided. That was another thing. Do you find that the relationship that you're in is one-sided? You're doing all the calling, you're doing the checking up, you're doing the visiting, but you don't get that same in return. So give me some feedback, y'all. That's what I'm throwing out there tonight. That friend. You that friend? You that business partner friend? You that ride or die? You that partying friend? Accountability friend? You hope so? I know that's right. That's the type of friend that I want to be, that you can trust me with your information. It's going to be confidential, whether you tell me that it's confidential or not. And I'm not always going to be so quick to give feedback, because it's my job to listen. Most of the time, people are going to do what they want to do, and you only need to chime in sometimes. You just be that listening ear for them. So what else y'all got for me? Come on, give me some feedback. I'm trying to figure out what is my love language. I think I need the quality time. I think I'm the quality time type of girl. Maybe affirmations. I start reading them. I'm all of it. Give me some quality time, affirmation. I want gifts. I want acts of service. I want the physical touch. No, you could probably keep, I don't know. All of it. Just, I'm going to be a well-rounded. I keep you straight. Yes, indeed. Did anybody call in? Tell me if you tried to call in and it's not working, because it hadn't rang yet. So I just want to make sure that the number is working. I have been a good friend, and I have been, yes. I feel the same way. Sometimes I have to evaluate myself and say, have you been a good friend to your friends? And maybe this is not like a hot topic, but definitely I wanted to put the question out there to say, what type of friend are you? So that we can do some, I don't know, self-evaluation to make sure, because we do have some good friends. I know we all do, but are we being that good friend? And do you have that friend? That negative Nancy or the positive Peggy? Which one you got? All right, y'all. Oh. I'm going to try to answer this. Hello? Are you there?
I am here. This is Connie.
Yes, ma'am.
Hi.
Hey, Connie.
Okay, so how are you? I've been kind of a little bit of all of them at some point in my life. I'm almost 58, so I could say I've been a negative friend when I was younger. But thank God that I'm still friends with 3 three of my friends, the very longest, which we've been friends for like 52 years, one of them 45 years, and I've been friends with another one over 30 plus years. Let's see, of course, she made 41 today. So we've been friends for like, I don't know, they were 9 years old, 9 and 8. So 30 plus years, 25 plus years. So in all of that, I've been on all levels. I've been the real positive friend. I've been the negative friend. I've been the friend that wasn't a good listener. Just talk, because that's my nature. Talk, and like I say, through the grace, because I really liked them. And once we communicated and say, hey, look, I was trying to tell you something, but you just went on and on and on about your stuff. So then I had to learn how, to listen and wind down and listen to them. But, and I'm not just saying this just to say this to you. I'm saying it because it's real. Even in that, I've still been a good friend. Mm-hmm. I've been a friend, like I have some friends, two of my friends that we've been friends 45 and 50 years. We have some deep secrets that I'm taking to the grave. To the grave. So I think I've been that negative Nancy, that positive Peggy. But I will say that I am a good friend. I have been known, and you don't have a 45, 50 year, 30 something years, 25 years, 10 years, because you and I have been friends for over 20 years, I'm sure. You don't have those type of relationships for that long being a bad friend. And I hope that someone would learn that. I see people, they can't be friends for a month. They switch friends. They don't have friends over 5 years. If you have a friend over a year now, then
you're doing good.
Some volume.
Mm-hmm.
So anyway, I thank you for this topic, and we all need to know that being a positive friend, it takes some work. It's a relationship.
It's a relationship.
In order to build friendship.
And then, like, really right now during this pandemic, I continue to come back and say that we really need to reach out to one another now more than ever, because even though the world is opening back up, a lot of people are taking this this virus very seriously, and they're staying quarantined. And we need to check on people and make sure that they're okay, and reach out to them and call them and see about them. That is part of being a friend. And sometimes people will disconnect and isolate, because I've done the same thing before. But versus being judgmental and taking everything to heart and personal, it's not always about you. We all have our own things that we're dealing with. And so when you're up, you take that opportunity to call and reach out to other people, because in the end, it goes back and forth. You may be up today and you may need somebody to reach out to you, and then the roles are reversed. So I just want to make sure that we're being good friends to our friends and cultivating those relationships. And if they're toxic, removing ourselves out of those, because those are very draining. Did I lose you? Oh, I think we lost her. But yes, so I do, I definitely agree with that. I think that I've been like in some of those same categories where you're a good friend, you're a listener, and the relationships, they vary. Like I have friends that I'm the listener, and then I have friends that I'm the one that talk, and they don't hardly get a word in edgewise. Oh, she's back. Yes, ma'am.
Yes, the line dropped.
I'm so sorry.
I would like to say, I was saying how it's a relationship, friendship. It's a relationship, right? And so it takes building skills, communication, and lots of understanding, because I am more amped up and you're quiet. Some of my friends are real quiet, and there are those that they amped up too. So it's kind of like, to me, we have to be able to communicate and
Definitely.
understand each other to have that long-term friendship. Because if it's not great communication or understanding, like a couple of my friends, they are so quiet. I mean, they don't do none of the things that I do, but I can call on them and they are there. And what I mean by do, like physical things, like some of them, this one particular friend, she do not like shopping. She don't like clothes. She don't like jewelry. But I could call on her and she'll do anything that I need her to do. She's a homebody, and I like go, 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 but I can run to her house and rest, lay down for 2 or 3 hours. She's more tech savvy than me, so it's just you have to have a relationship of communication. So that's my word today. In order to keep those good, wholesome, peer relationships in a friend, it has to be great communication, ear to ear, and a willing heart to work on those relationships when you have those little ups and downs, so you can remain friends for a long time.
Yes, yes, I definitely agree with that. And, it just, like I said, it can't be one sided. And if it is, it needs to be an understanding between the two parties that this is the type of relationship. Because, like you said, you have friends that your personalities are a little bit different. So you're the one that's doing the initiating of the going and the doing, but she provides something else for you. And that's like a place of rest, or you can call on her whenever you need her. And so y'all are speaking different love languages, is what we were talking about earlier too. So and if it works, then
Right.
that's great. But I just wanted to put out there, we need to evaluate our relationships, and what kind of friend do you
Yeah.
have, and what kind of friend are you? So, and I
Oh,
definitely
you
hope
know
that.
what? I have
Go
one other
ahead.
thing to say.
Go ahead.
I know I wish she was on. Kelly Singleton and Carol Singleton. Let me tell you something about us. Those are the ones that's been friends 45 and 50 years, okay? One thing about us, I remember Carol got married. And I didn't talk to Carol for like, oh Lord, 5 or 6 years. She was married, she had a new life, she was living in Miami, right? And not Miami, I don't know where she was. Somewhere in Florida, maybe
Somewhere.
or whatever. But we didn't talk for years, but a real friend, real good, wholesome, positive friendship, you could pick that.
Pick right back up.
All up. Now, Kelly and I live in the same town. I don't see her all the time, but we will not go a whole week without talking. We talk just about every day. Tess and I talk every day, 2 or 3 times a day, and of course I talk to you, and I talk to Taylor, just about every day. But I think that a positive friend, who has positive energy, if life changes in that relationship, if they're married and they have children, or they're doing this, I think a real good friend is one that would understand that that friend has some things that they need to do, and it's not about you're not in their season. It's just that they're doing things, but because they're real friends, it'll come back and it'll pick up like never ever.
Like never.
The day of talking.
Yeah.
And so thank you for having me on the call.
Well, thank you for calling in, because I really appreciate that feedback. Initially, I wasn't able to read some of the comments, and so this interaction with the phone calls is definitely giving a different perspective, and that's what we're trying to do, is say that the ones that are again great relationships, we need to work on them, cultivate them, and the ones that are toxic, they gotta go. They just gotta go. And it doesn't matter the title, y'all. I'm telling you, does not matter what the title is. If the person is toxic to you, that's toxic all day long. So it doesn't mean you don't love them. It doesn't mean not to ever interact with them, but you need to remove yourself out of those situations. So thank you so much for calling in. I appreciate it, ma'am.
Bye-bye.
So I want to say that but one of the long time friends that I was referring to is Bonita. Like, I know that I can all right, Brian, thank you for logging in, tuning in. Come back next time. I'm gonna move this so that I could see. Right, toxic friendship. Love you too, Brian. I see your thumbs up. See you next time. Um, yeah, we just have to get rid of the toxic relationships. I'm not sure where I was in that thought process, but oh, I was talking about Benita, I believe. Like, she is definitely one that I just can tell whatever to, and she's going to take my stuff to the grave. And there's just not many people that we can say we have these long-term relationships with. People come and go. Sometimes you give them ammunition to use against you, and you don't need that in your life. You need someone that you can talk to, feel confident that that information is going to stay. So I definitely know that she's one of those lifetime, long time friends that I can just say, pick up and be like, girl, you ain't gonna believe it. And she knows the history. Not that I don't want new friends, because I do. It's just a difference. You can't really just drop that little bomb on your new friend and they understand exactly where you're coming from, because they don't know the history. So yes, that is a true friend. So before I get off, I just want to give anyone else an opportunity. If you wanted to call in, like I said, I was determined to get on, just because I want to be consistent. I haven't set a time. I also have been invited to Mindful Minutes. So I'll be doing that in September. So that date and time, I'll make sure to let you all know so that y'all can tune in. I got to get all the information together for Miss Kristen to do the advertisement and stuff. So that'll be fun. I'll get prepared for that. But I just wanted to come see my virtual family, say hello, let you all know what was going on, and just keep me lifted up, because like I said, I'm having a little, and it's uncomfortable because you don't know what it is, but I'm not going to let it stop me. I haven't let any of the other issues and illnesses stop me, and I'm not speaking it over my life, because I am well, I am healthy, I am blessed. So we're going to keep those affirmations going. This is going to be a great season. And you're right. We have people that come into our life for a season, a reason, and a lifetime. So don't be so caught up in holding on to those people that were for a season. We have to let them go. Sometimes it's difficult, but we have to do it, and we can do it. So thank y'all so much for logging in. Mama Connie, thank you for your comments. I appreciate it. Oh, good. I look beautiful in the blue. Oh, goodness gracious. Look, I've been hugged up in the bed all day long. I should look refreshed because I was done yesterday. So the rest did me good. Let me see what this is. Uh-oh. All right, y'all. Well, y'all have a great day, and we will do this again. Thank you so much for joining in, and y'all have a great night. Stay positive. Bye, y'all.